All right, so we are at Fox Lake on Easter weekend, 2023. I was bringing the car here to test it out, my car camper, and it looks like the lake is packed with people. So I definitely am glad that I'm cooking right now, using the inverter cooking system instead of planning on using the pavilion right there with the, I'm pretty sure they have the power hooked up and turned on right now for the people. But we're gonna drive around Fox Lake. Well, not around the lake, but around the park. You know, they have a little road here that we're on, just to show people that are traveling through Florida that happen to be through on the east coast of Central Florida near Cocoa. Actually, it's pretty much in Cocoa. But Google Fox, F-O-X, space Lake, L-A-K-E, in Cocoa, Florida. And it should bring you here. Entry is free, and you can come and even cook out. You see how they have this little picnic pavilion? And there's like a little grill there. I don't know if you have to reserve it or not, but if nobody's here, I suppose you could use it, and if somebody came, they can kick you out. But you can go fishing here, you can cook here. There are bathrooms, nice bathrooms here also. People come here to launch their boats. You can see here the trucks coming up, the trucks with the trailers. And on the side there, I don't know if you can see those people kayaking. Let me show you the kayakers there. I don't know if you can see them on this camera. Yeah, they're little green specks there, but they are kayaking. So you can go kayaking, you can go fishing. It's a great little recreational area in Cocoa. And if you're a van dweller or just a person traveling and heading, you know, from South Florida on north, or you're heading from the north towards South Florida and you're on the East Coast, and you got an hour or two to relax, just chill, do a bathroom break, Fox Lake is the place to be. Obviously, coming here on a holiday like Easter might not be the best idea if you don't like big crowds. It is packed. And I guess people are having parties and events, but there are stuff going on. I don't know if it's sponsored by the city or not, but I think it is, because there's a lot of vendors here, food stands and whatnot. So definitely packed. Had I known it was going to be this packed, I don't know if I would have chosen this to do the trial today. But we're going to go ahead and loop around and park by the water, you know, so we can kind of be a little bit more secluded. I really don't like big crowds and stuff, but I suppose, yeah, I didn't even have to cook my own hamburgers, because you could buy hamburgers and hot dogs here today, I think. Yeah, I think this is sponsored by the city or something. So they decided to make a Easter event for all the people to come here. Looks like a lot of kids, looks like a lot of fun for the family. So we are going to leave this area and then just go back by the lake area and then pull over and make our food, eat, maybe take a little nap after eating, and call it a day. Wow, I've never seen this many people here at Fox Lake. I just heard the rice cooker pop, so I think the meat is done. I'm gonna go ahead and flip it over once we get to the parking spot, leave the car running for a little bit, and make sure the meat is done. We'll probably toss the first piece, the first patty, hamburger patty, back in to heat it up, and then we're gonna go ahead and make our sandwich. So we've completed the loop, but I am gonna go back in. Okay, so we're gonna park here. You can see people parking here. There's a picnic table here, but I'm gonna go to the pavilion that's back there with the, I don't know if I wanna go there or just sit here by the lake. I mean, I could come here by this bench, but somebody's already here. So I kinda wanna be by myself. You could park here, right by the the picnic table, which I think I will because I'm going to sit in the shade. I think I'd rather do this than I'd rather park by the under the shade than sit out in the sun. So we're going to go ahead and park over here at this picnic table. All right, cars have come by me. We're going to go ahead and check on the status of the food right now. Pardon me as I remove that. And you can see everything is still cooking. Look at all that steam. Woo, it's hot. All right. So we're going to go ahead and flip the meat over. It is definitely done. Look at it. Definitely done. So we're going to go ahead and take that out and make our sandwich here in a moment. All right, I've taken the first piece of meat that was up here in the front here and moved it back here underneath the second piece so it can warm up. That way I'm not eating a cold hamburger. The system is still running. The inverter is on warm mode because it popped up. So we're going to take the meat here and just place it on our bread there. Let this other one warm up. And I think I'm going to go ahead and make both of them right now. So we're going to go ahead and do that. All right, so we got our stuff here to make our hamburger. It's a little bit difficult trying to make this while I'm filming, but we're going to do it anyways. I'm going to add some mayonnaise. This is kind of a mess. You can use a knife, but I don't have one handy right now. Didn't really plan this out. But we're going to go ahead and put that there. Set this aside. Try not to make it too big a mess here. And we've got lettuce, onion, tomato. I'm going to take some tomatoes from here. Put tomatoes on our homemade burgers cooked in a car. Yeah. Doesn't that look good? Let's get some onions on it. A couple pieces of onions. A couple slices of onion. And this is going to be like a giant burger. I took this is from you know, the salads. The big things of salad, so it's got a little bit of everything in it. So we got all this. Looks good, huh? And we're gonna take some ketchup and just pour a little ketchup on it. Kind of out of sequence. I normally should put the ketchup on with the mayonnaise and have that mix, but we're doing what we're doing. And this is pretty much it. This is my super deluxe homemade hamburgers. Doesn't that look good? And we can go ahead and have lunch. And I will shut the system down. To shut everything down, what I want to do first is turn off the inverter here. So I hit the switch. Well, that doesn't turn the inverter off. That turns off the rice cooker. To turn the system off, I could shut the car off right now if I wanted to, but shut the inverter. It's at 13.1, which means, remember it's at 13.7 before? So it's at 13.1, which means it's charging up. It used some power while we were driving from the battery, but we'll be okay. There's enough power to start the battery up, so I'm going to disconnect the system right now. And later on, what we'll do is, while we're driving, we'll go ahead and charge the system up. And that's pretty much it for cooking. And this is what it took to cook 2 hamburgers. I came to the park here at Fox Lake and have my food ready to eat as soon as I arrived.